Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to an episode of Duck Boy Does Polybridge. Picking up right where we left off. World 6, the Zen Gardens, level 4, 2x2. Uh, okay. Okay, this seems fairly simple. Why are there limited roads? So this one just needs to get over here. And that takes 8 roads. Okay, I see what you did there. That was mean. That's just mean. So, and we only have 3 hydraulics. Why do we have specifically 3 hydraulics? What kind of little rat designed this level? Hmm. How do I want to do this? I needed to get to where I can lower this down. Let me try this. Okay. Okay, that's coming good so far. Oh, that needs to be like that. Okay. Mm. So these need to disconnect. These also need to disconnect. All right, so let's focus one problem at a time here. The idea for A1 is to get this part and this part to drop down slightly. So that way we can keep this here and don't have to do much work. Let's put this contracting at 25. Okay. And we're just going to copy all of this. And then we're going to invert it the other way. Okay, needs a little bit of work. Okay, and for right now, we're just gonna do this. Boom, 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 boom. A boom, 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 boom. And then that to that. Save on money for right now, since this is only temporary. Okay. Ugh. I don't like the way it wiggles. Hmm. Maybe this will work. Or maybe not. Hmm. Maybe that's maybe that'll fix the problem. Maybe if I don't connect this up. Okay, what happened here? Get them across. Slow it down. Something broke here. Okay. For right now, let's cut this part off. We'll replace it for wood temporarily. Hmm. Maybe it needs to contract less. Let's put them both at 5. Okay. Why is it breaking all together? That one right there. Who would have figured? Okay, well, that actually held this time. Slow it down. See what happens. Stop. So let's see. Those fall. Ah, that is right. That is a moving point at that point. We need to disconnect this part from the triangle. Which does change the trajectory. Okay. Hmm. So, weird thought. Not pertaining to this at all, but I just so happened to be listening to Diamonds and Rust by Joan Baez. Uh, Monday. No, Tuesday. Apologies. And if you don't know this song, it's a very lovely song, but it got redone as a cover by Judas Priest. I knew this beforehand, but I was just happening to listen to like the best of Judas Priest the other day, and I forgot they redid the song. And it's weird how like if one person does a song one way, another person could do it a different way. Kind of like Johnny Cash with Hurt. What the hell happened here? We'll continue that point in a second. I need to focus and actually slow this down. That's not stable. Okay. Well, it's all resting on this one foot with no reliable backup. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, but it's kind of like Johnny Cash with Hurt. Hurt was originally done by Trent Reznor, uh, musician in Nine Inch Nails, and you one could say that both versions are spectacular, but they are also two different songs, even though they are the same song. It's very trippy thing to say. God forsake, why no mas? But yeah, it's a very neat thing. I do recommend listening to both versions. See which one you like more. Me personally, Johnny Cash, but that's a personal thing. Don't blow me up for giving my own opinion. Hmm. idea. Just get rid of this and copy, reverse, place, crop. All right, there. Exact copy replica, so get this sucker across. Slow it down, slow it down. Okay, so now they both fall evenly. I think maybe instead of contracting, I need to start expanding. Expand 8%. Let's start with that. Okay. Well, that almost worked. Needs a little bit of refinement. Hmm. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Let's run that as is. Don't like the fact that's doing that, but okay. Well, at least it stayed together. That's a positive. Come on. All right, I think I'm gonna have to end it on this sad note. That we're not gonna get through this one today on this episode. I do appreciate everybody for coming out, showing up. Much appreciated. If you like what you see, consider subscribing, maybe dropping a like. It does make me feel better. Uh, we had 15 subscribers a moment ago, and now it's down to 14, and I'm a little bit sad about it. But it's fine. It's life. People do people things. And without further ado, I leave you with that. Till the next time. Ciao.